Good morning. My name is Michelle Benton. I am with Om Sunshine Yoga and SUP, and I host international yoga retreats. And today I'm going to be packing for, this is a travel day for me. I'm headed to Edinburgh, Scotland this afternoon. And so I am packing and showing everybody how I use a carry-on only and a personal item bag, and I don't have to check anything, and all of my stuff's with me, and I can actually get 11 days, 10 days worth of stuff into 2 small bags and not have to worry about did I forget anything. I have the most important things with me, and keep watching. Good morning, good morning. It is packing day. It's travel day for me. I am headed to Scotland for my latest yoga retreat. So I get a lot of questions about packing, especially for international trips. This looks like kind of a mess now, and I live in 600 square feet, as I mention a lot, but so there's not a great place to put a camera when I have this much stuff laid out. The key to what I do when I pack is to organize. So I already have pants laid out. For me, this is a yoga retreat, so I have yoga pants, maybe a pair of pants to go to dinner with, or to wear to dinner at night. I've got tank tops. I got lots of sports bras. You can't see them yet. You will in a moment. I have my travel outfit laid out already. I have long sleeve stuff to wear because we're going to Scotland, so we want to layer up, especially for travel. I've got my 2 pairs of shoes for hiking. Our retreats are adventure, so we hike and do yoga. Lots of fun stuff. One of the pairs is over there for traveling. One's gonna go into my carry-on. This ought to be fun. One pair of, I call them my dress sneakers for dinner. They may not come with us. One pair of flip-flops. I've got some slippers. Those are gonna go in the personal item bag that goes on the plane with me because I'll end up wearing them on the plane. Toiletries. Let's see what we have over here. Pajamas, undergarments, all kinds of fun stuff. So we're gonna see if I can fit this all into a 21-inch carry-on and my personal bag. So this is my little travel trick for you, my little travel trick for you. Instead of carrying a purse or a handbag, I carry for my personal item a just shoulder carry bag with lots of pockets and stuff. And inside of my carry-on or my personal item is an empty little handbag that I will carry with me once I get there. But for now, as long as one of these zipper pockets has my passport, my glasses, a couple other things, my electronics that I'm going to use on the plane, maybe a magazine, book, whatever, I'm good. My slippers. I usually curl up and sleep. That's just me. I also, you can tell I'm a little congested today. I will probably take a Benadryl once I get on the plane because it's an overnight flight. So I don't want to take an allergy pill that's going to keep me up. I'm going to take a Benadryl so that when we land, hopefully I don't sound like this. So, getting started, I use the bag system. There is the cube system. You can buy these on Amazon. Let me know if you need the link. Or Ziploc bags, or they make travel bags. They're way more expensive than Ziplocs. So starting out, I'm going to go ahead and start out with my toiletries, which I have already done. I have started out with, the toothbrush, the toothpaste, face cleaner. The Neutrogena comes in individual packets. I've got some Advil in there. I am taking a at-home COVID test. I don't need it right now because I know I'm full of antibodies. I unfortunately got this not too long ago. All my contacts. This is one of those things. I have a handful of things that I can't buy when I get there. One of them is my contacts, my glasses. You probably could, but it would be such a hassle. So this is one of the most important things besides my passport is making sure I have enough contacts and my glasses. I usually end up wearing my glasses on an overnight flight. And my solution, that's got to go in the bag of the liquids. My contact case. Shampoo goes with liquids. I can get away with, actually, this is going to be handy. So the deodorant is going to go with the bag of liquids. It's going to be in the personal item bag. that goes under the seat in front of me so I can get to it quickly, because you do want to freshen up after you've been on one of those long haul flights. I mentioned this before. I'm actually going to take the packing out. Now, I buy all of my face products in travel sizes. You can get those off of Amazon. And that way I don't have to pour from the big containers into a travel size container. It's already there. When I'm done, it goes in the recycle bin. So there's all my face stuff. Got some shampoo. I've got my contact solution. I do carry a little thing of hairspray because, as y'all see, I got some frizzy hair. It's all tied up right now. So a little thing of toothpaste, of course, that you want to have handy. So these two things will be handy. My toothbrush, my toothpaste, my deodorant, things like that. Eczema skin. And I'll probably put a couple other things in this before it's in the final packing stage. Earplugs. Earplugs for the plane. If you don't have noise canceling headphones, or if you're not using your earbuds, hotels, whatever, just have some extra earplugs with you. I remember a night about 15 years ago in Dublin, Ireland, and didn't realize what a young town Dublin was. So as the pubs close, everybody parties on the street after, and there was a pub right outside our Airbnb. I think it was called VRBO back then, but all night long, you know, and I couldn't sleep. None of us slept, and so that was a long day the next day. Lots for me with the crazy hair. Lots of hair ties. I go by all the same color. So that's another little trick I'm going to tell you about. My allergy pills. Oh, I love you. Put my deodorant in there. Wet wipes. This is a full pack. But I'm going to be gone for 11 days, so this will be gone by the time we're done, because you might have to bathe in these sometimes. All right, so that goes in the personal bag. I'm going to actually put them on top. Also in the personal bag is my blanket I take with me on overnight flights. Yes, they give you a blanket on most overnight flights, all overnight flights. They really do, even the domestic carriers that fly overseas. I have my own. My friend gave it to me, and it's really lovely. It has the matching eye mask. So I'll make sure that this is in a pocket so I can get to it quickly. Extra pair of earbuds. One thing I did not lay out, and as you start packing, you remember, my noise canceling headphones are in the basket with all the electronics. I got to make sure that those are charged up and ready to go. Even if I'm using the earbuds with their regular system, I put the noise canceling headphones over it just in case. My charging cord for my phone. You don't need the wall plug when you travel to Europe. This is just a quick little side tip, because you're using the USB to charge everywhere, and they have plenty of those. But you can get the adapter off of Amazon if you need it. So this is going to go in a zipper bag in here. The GoPro, because we are chasing waterfalls in Scotland. Put the GoPro in here. An extra eye mask in case I lose it. I really do curl up. My slippers, I will wear these on the plane. So one thing I wanted to mention too, my other little travel tip, and they're way behind me, so let me turn around here, is, oops, my compression socks. I wear compression socks because I have bad circulation, and so for these long haul flights, I'll start to get some leg cramps, and they're not comfortable. So I put on my compression socks underneath my black yoga pants. They might look a little weird at first, but once you're on the plane, it's so worth it to have these on. So that's going with the travel clothes pile. Carry my little extra bag with the logo. That's for when I get there. So that can be folded up and put right in the carry-on. The extra purse, the extra handbag can go right in the carry-on. We're moving along now. Shoes, putting shoes in there. So we're gonna go with the two I know we're gonna fit first. A pair of sneakers. So I wanted 2 pairs of sneakers on this trip since we're hiking a lot. And a pair of flip-flops for wearing around. And I use the shoe bag because I've worn it before. You don't want. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this done. I'm going to start with pants because they're the biggest. Oops. This pair is a lot heavier and thicker. They're jogger pants. So it's going to be set aside because it might not go. I want everything to fit in this carry-on. My pajama pants are going to get rolled up with the pants. So I do the roll method, roll, roll, roll. It's not going to be the neatest for this video, but you'll get the point. I'm using these Ziplocs, zipper bags that came from the company that I bought some of these pants from. And they just happen to have these handy zipper bags. And let's see. These are the pants that I'll wear probably several times to go out to dinner. Little side note on that, I'm also carrying a little Tide Pod. If along the way I need to wash a few things in the sink, it's not a big deal. There's a Rick Steves video that I can refer y'all to about packing light and how he's taken something crazy like, 18,000 people on trips around the world, and he does not let his guests check a bag on a Europe trip. And I'm not that strict. I will let you check a bag. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're all adults. Oops. I'm going to try that one again. You're all adults, but it does make your life easier to not have to check a bag. Just down a little more. So I'm discovering that these aren't quite as good as the double lock Ziplocs, but it worked. There's some pants. So yeah, Rick Steves does this video where these might be a maybe, where he talks about why he has everybody do carry-ons only. Sports bras. For me, this is very, very, very important because I teach yoga for a living. And he says that at first he might get a little bit of pushback on that rule, but once everybody realizes, especially in a European country, or we were in Costa Rica not too long ago where we were jumping on a smaller flight and then had a taxi, which is a small car, the one that got us. It's trying to schlep a 29-inch bag plus a carry-on plus a personal item, is very inconvenient. And so if you can get this down to a science and get everything you need into the one roller bag and your personal item bag, you're good to go. It makes your life so much easier. When you're changing planes, this time I'm actually changing planes twice. So there's sports bras. Now we're gonna go on to tank tops. When you're changing planes, is even more than once, even once, that's a lot of changing planes. I'm taking for an 11-day trip a lot more tank tops because I'll go through those a lot since we're hiking during the day, we're doing yoga, and then we'll do something at night. So I layer up my tank tops with this little cardigan, or I have some other cute little things that are long sleeve that can layer up with it. So lots of tank tops. So back to the inconvenient, if you have a checked bag, it could get lost. That's the number one thing. If you feel like you need to check a bag in your personal item bag that's going on the plane with you, or getting carried on rather, you definitely need to have an extra outfit for you that you can change into if your luggage is lost. I don't have to worry about that because I'm carrying all my clothes with me. I'm taking some of my friends' logoed stuff so we can take pictures of it over in Europe. If you are from Central Florida, Deviant Wolf Brewing in Sanford. I also have my graphics company that does all of my, they're so much fun, all of my waterproof decals. So I take a bunch of those with me to hand out too. So taking Hawkeye Brothers shirt. See the little tiny tank top. So I'll go back to, I like to go back and forth as I talk, as you can see. Travel as lightly as possible. The Rick Steves video is good. He packs a little more than I do. He packs a pair of jeans. I started skipping jeans a while ago because they are heavy. And since I usually bring extra shoes for hiking, etc., there's your weight right there. All right, we got shirts, we got pants. These are in the extra pile that I'm going to try and fit in. All righty. Now, I'm a girl, so my skivvies bag is really light. I have a bathing suit. Bathing suit in Scotland. What? The bathing suit is for, we're going to a place called the Fairy Pools in the Isle of Skye. And I've challenged all of our guests to jump in the fairy pools. I'm going to put the bathing suit, so because it is black and all my undergarments are black, I want it separated, so I'm going to put it up here in the lid. But we've got a bag for all the undergarments. I've already separated my socks for travel day, my compression socks for travel day, because I have some extra room in this one. These couple of extras over here, these are really soft, comfy pants that I'd probably like to have on maybe the flight back. I usually wear the same outfit on the way back though. And then these couple of tank tops. Now I'm going to tell you something really funny. I have this knack for going somewhere with notoriously either bad weather, rainy weather, or cold weather, and it's hot and sunny. I bring the sunshine. So the first time I was ever in England, it was September and it was 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and I had packed for fall weather, and we ended up, that's where I learned how to wash short sleeve shirts in the sink. So I will probably take one pair of these shorts. I set aside some shorts just in case. So I'm going to take the black ones because then it's going to go with everything. This is a really quick dry pair of shorts. Ladies, it's got the built-in skivvies. And that way I can have some shorts if it does get hot one day. We're going to be mostly in the Highlands, but Edinburgh can get some heat on it. So there's another bag. That one's going to go there. This one's going to go down to here. I'm almost full on this, but I still have my personal bag. I'm going to pack my hat because we are going to be out in the sun hiking. And even though it's not Florida sun like I'm used to, that's still, you got to protect the face, you got to protect the skin, you got to protect the eyes. All right, I'm going to do a little miscellaneous bag here. I have all kinds of these stickers that I'm taking with me, my business cards. These are all going to go in the personal item bag, because I like to hand them out. People ask me all the time, what am I doing? Oh, what are you traveling for? And when I tell them, they get really excited, so I can hand them a sticker or a business card, because anybody can join your international retreats. Or if anybody visits Florida, which a lot of people do. It's a big tourist destination. Then I'm going to throw some business cards in here before I actually lock this all up. Then you can hand them out and tell them what you do for a living. Ask for the follow on Instagram, whatever. In this same bag, I'm going to put the COVID test, some other miscellaneous stuff. These three are going to stay separate. My passport is going in the zipper bag. In the zipper, not bag, in the zipper pocket inside of here. Passport's done. I'm done with the passport. Y'all saw it go in. Losing my words this morning. Here's my travel mat. This is going to get folded up. It's Navaris, Navaris for you yoga teachers. and yoga students. It's getting folded up into a square. Now you're all gonna see my hiney for a second. Maybe not. Turn it around. Turn this bead around. Okay. As far as hair stuff, when you're traveling to Europe, ladies, get over the perfect hairdo. I'm not taking a flat iron or anything like that, because you need a European flat iron, or wherever you're going, whatever the plug is, you want to buy their flat irons, their blow dryers if you feel like you need it, because the adapters don't work well on those two items. Most places you're going to go are very westernized, and they're going to have a blow dryer for you at the very least. That's the right plug. Flat irons you might have to buy off of Amazon or buy when you get there from a store. I just give up on it because you can see what I usually do in Florida in the summer. I take my two really good brushes, shove that in there, shove that in there, and my clip, and I just try and do the best I can with the blow dryer. Now, the final thing for me, let's see if we can zip this first. Oh yeah, easy peasy can zip this. The final thing for me, and I'm gonna walk away from you for a second. I'm gonna pack these in the personal bag, and they'll fit just fine. I'll be right back. I have some extras over here, like the little, instead of the little black dress, this time I have the little beige dress. It's super thin. It's going to be able to fit. So I'll just go ahead and, just like the bathing suit, to keep it separate, I'm going to put it up here in the zipper part. In the zipper part. The big thing is the poofy jacket. When you go to colder climates, you can take the poofy jacket. Usually this goes inside itself in a bag. We're going to see how this ends up fitting once I get this all closed. It might go in here, it might go in the personal bag, it might not go. I have sweatshirts and things like that too that will work, that have hoods on them. You could even take the hood off of this. But I'm going to a rainy climate, so at the very least, I'm taking my little umbrella. So this may or may not go, just letting you know. And we'll finish off the personal item bag. These may or may not go. We're going to see in a minute. All right, so personal item bag. I've got my blanket, I've got my slippers, I've got my passport, some electronics, earbuds, wet wipes are going in there. My toiletry bag is going in there. Shampoo and conditioner, again, most places are pretty westernized. Sorry about the throat clearing. But take a little shampoo and conditioner if you need to. This is going to go in here. I do TSA pre-check, so I probably won't have to take this out, but it's there just in case. I'm going to take this. I actually clip this, so I grab a carabiner. Some of them already have a clip, and I'm going to clip it onto the handle of my my rolly bag, so it doesn't take up any space. And I've got my mask so U.S. domestic flights aren't requiring it right now, but some international might, so make sure you still have a mask available. Not to mention, who wants to breathe plain air? You know, that recycled air. I don't care if they say it's good for you or not. I usually end up with coffee McSneezy next to me, so I'm just letting you know. I would wear it anyway, or take a pashmina, so like a little wrap, and wrap it around your head. In fact, I'm gonna go grab one in a moment. This is our extra stuff. This is the logo decals, tests. I have 2 pairs of sunglasses because I tend to break and lose. So those are gonna go in the inside, so I don't want them falling out. And readers for when I have my contacts on, that could go on the outside so I can get to it quickly. ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much it. There might be one or two little things that I stuff in here, like these two little cardigans are probably going to go right in this personal bag. But let's see if we can do it. See if we can zip this baby up and go for 11 days to Scotland. We did it. Personal with bag loose on top. When I'm rolling down the aisle, this is going to clip on. I'm done. I'm done. Well, I'm not done. I'm going to take a shower and do something with my hair for the last time. So thank you so much. I'm going to be posting lots of pictures on social media with this Scotland trip because it's going to be absolutely beautiful. For y'all that are going with me, I will see you in Edinburgh. For y'all that are watching this on the Plan Your Own Retreat video, or course rather, feel free to comment, ask questions. You know, I've got lots of fun tips, but I'm also really open to hearing what your travel tips are, especially when you're traveling with a group. And peace. Namaste.